The Tibetan Book of the Dead, Chapter 13, Part 2, Act 2. Then again, in the masked drama of rebirth, when the householder Srijata is shown setting off for the realms of higher rebirth, he prays in the presence of Avalokiteshvara, and after Dharmaraja has finished reciting the aspirational prayer of Avalokiteshvara on behalf of Srijata, the householder is adorned with fine ornaments and installed upon a throne. Then, before the multitude of the 5 hosts of Dakinis arrive to welcome him with music and song, at that time the deity of good conscience should joyfully make the following prayer, telling of the advantages of abandoning negativity and practicing virtue. The deity representing the good conscience. I pray to Samantabhadra and Samantabhadri, the Buddha body of reality, who abide in Akanishta, the palace of reality's expanse. I pray to Vajradhara, lord of the 6 enlightened family, who abides in the Buddha field of the denser ray. I pray to the teacher Vajrasattva, who abides in the Buddha field of Abhirati. I pray to the awareness holder Prahevajra, who abides in the mandala of spiraling rainbow lights. I pray to the learned Sri Simha, who abides in the assembly hall of Dhanakosa. I pray to Padmakara of Audiyana, who abides in the celestial palace of lotus light. I pray to the Dakini Yeshitsogyal, who abides in the pure palace of the skyfarers. I pray to the accomplished master Karma Lingpa, who abides in the Buddha field of the Buddha body of emanation. I pray to his spiritual son, Nyingma Dorje, who abides in the limitless palace of the sacred teachings. I pray to the peerless Surya Chandra, who abides in the palace where the benefit of living beings is spontaneously accomplished. I pray to the precious root spiritual teacher, seated on a sun and moon cushion above the crown of my head. I pray to the infinitude of peaceful and wrathful meditational deities, who abide in the mandala of the conquerors, which is one's own body. I pray to the protectors of the sacred teachings, Magon Chamdrel, who abide in the palace of the transmitted precepts and commitments. How wonderful! At this time, when we have obtained a human body, endowed with freedom and favorable opportunities, how amazing are our positive virtues! At this time, when our 5 sense faculties are intact, how amazing it is to be attracted by the sacred teachings! At this time, when we have encountered the Buddha's teaching, how amazing it is to abandon non-virtue and negativity. At this time, when we possess illusory wealth and property, how wonderful it is to offer these upwards to the 3 precious jewels, and downwards as charity. Once we have abandoned negativity, there will be no more inferior rebirths. How amazing is this householder Lakshmin Srijata right here, who, having practiced virtue, has obtained a higher rebirth. How amazing is this householder Srijata right here, who is now going to higher rebirth in a core-penetrating way, without passing further through the intermediate state of rebirth. How amazing is this householder Lakshmin Srijata, who has achieved happiness through the fruit of his virtue. Srijata has reached the highest summit of his life's potential. Thereupon the hosts of welcoming Dakinis, adorned with the 6 kinds of bone ornaments, begin to dance, playing their damarus and bells, and emerging from behind the door, they come to welcome him, singing Om Mani Padme Hum Hri in a sweet melody. The hosts of Dakinis. We have come from the land of the Dakinis. We have come to invite the householder Srijata. We have come from Audiyana. We have come to invite the householder Srijata. We have come from Chamaradvipa. We have come to invite the householder Srijata. We have come from the copper-colored mountain. We have come to invite the householder Srijata. We have come from Mount Portalaka. We have come to invite the householder Srijata. We have come from the pure realm of the skyfarers. O great householder Srijata, please come to the Buddha fields. The hosts of Dakinis encircle the householder, and he too begins to play the musical instruments that he holds in his hands and to dance with them. Then he exits together with the host of Dakinis. This supplement to the teaching revealing the natural expression of virtue and negativity in the intermediate state of rebirth, entitled Gong of Divine Melody, was composed by Namkha Choki Gyatso on the 3rd day of the 9th month of the sheep year at the retreat of Kala Teng in front of the hermitage of Sangye Rinpoche, a place frequented by frontier tribes. By the power of virtue, may all beings be established on the level of Samantabhadra.